All right, not everyone realizes the true benefits of home ownership. So this little worksheet here is going to quickly show you the tax benefits, your forced savings through paying down your principal and the equity that you'll build, and the benefits through appreciation. Now for this example, we're going to use a $500,000 home. Now this can vary greatly depending on what area of San Diego that you live in, but we're going to translate that to a very conservative $2,200 in rent. Now when you rent, you're not getting any appreciation and zero tax benefits. So your true cost is $2,200 a month. Now you guys know I'm not a tax professional, so please take this with a grain of salt. This is going to be different for everyone, but let's just say that you make $80,000 a year. Now your tax rate is going to be about a little over 31%, but for easy numbers, we're just going to say 30%. And so over the year, you're going to be paying $24,000 in income tax. Now, same scenario here as a homeowner. If we take that $80,000, you're going to be paying about $16,000 in mortgage interest and about $6,000 in property tax, leaving your adjusted income at $58,000. All I did is just subtract the interest and the property tax by the gross income. If we take the same tax rate, which you'll be in, you'll pay about $17,000 in income tax. So you see is $7,000 less than the 24 up here. So tax savings of $7,000, which translates to about $600 a month in net savings. Now, if we take the same $500,000 house, your mortgage payment for a qualified borrower, and this is also with only 5% down, this is including principal, interest, taxes, and insurance, is going to be about $2,600 a month. But I'm also going to add on, let's just say you live in a condo or townhome, and I'm going to add on an additional $400 a month HOA payment. So $420 and $26 is a total of a $3,000 mortgage payment. Now, of that $3,000, you're going to be paying $800 of that is going to be paying down your principal, and we call this forced savings, or $800. Call this forced savings because you're paying down your principal, and eventually, when you go to sell your house, the balance that you owe is going to be reduced by this $800 that you're paying every month, and this number is actually going to continue to go up. The longer that you pay down your mortgage, the higher percentage is actually going towards your principal, and this is how you're building equity without even the home appreciating. Now we just found out over here that your tax benefits are $600 a month. So your total cost of ownership, if I just subtract these two, your cost of ownership is $1,600 a month. Now, as we know, homes do appreciate here in San Diego. And in fact, San Diego is one of the safest demographics to count on appreciation in the entire county. So if we're going with a $500,000 house, and we're going to say, I'm going to use a very conservative 3% appreciation. Now this is very safe because when we look at the data over the last 10 years in San Diego County, the appreciation has actually been over 5.5%. And you have to take into account of inflation as well, in which home values throughout history have been directly tied and correlated with. So we're going to take a conservative 3%. Now on a $500,000 house at 3% appreciation a year, your home is going to go up in value $15,000 that first year, or every year that'll increase, which will translate to a convenient monthly appreciation of $1,250. We saw up here that your total cost of ownership is $1,600. And again, we got this number by paying down your principal and directly realizing tax benefits. So if we take the cost of ownership, subtract the monthly appreciation, your net cost of ownership is only $350 a month. Now, so a lot of people get scared by this number up here being bigger than this number over here, but if you look at the actual benefits and what's going on with your mortgage when you're paying down principal, interest, taxes, and insurance, you're actually going to be saving a ton of money, and it's only going to cost you, like I said, about $350 a month in this example of owning the home. You also can fix your home up, make improvements. You can really do whatever you want without getting approval. Now, if you are part of an HOA, there's going to be some restrictions, but over here, paying $2,200 a month, you really get no benefits whatsoever, and your rent is going to continue to go up as well, whereas here, you're locking in your payment and your net cost is considerably less. And if I were to use even just one higher percentage point at 4%, this would actually have been negative 50. So you'd be paying yourself to live, to own a house. So 90% of all millionaires do so through owning real estate. I'm sure you guys have heard that before, and this is exactly why. Hope this helps.